Hello, my name is Gabrielle Durand, and I will be presenting my information based on the book The Skin That We Speak by Lisa Delpit and Joanne Dowdy. This presentation is based on the book The Skin That We Speak by Lisa Delpit and Joanne Dowdy. The book analyzes the exploration of the connections between language, race, identity, and school success. The connection that this book has to multicultural education is when, going back to chapter 9, Cole stated that educators should examine their own performance and try to support students in reaching their potential. I think that teachers create students. Teachers must examine themselves in the same way that they examine their students. For our students, not just because we want to become better teachers for ourselves, they learn lessons that last a lifetime. Students remember their teachers for the rest of their lives. Will It Help the Sheep is a title of a 2012 article by Lisa Delpit. Education is not for the weak willed, she says. That declaration alone says a lot. Among many other things, teachers deal with minute details, language, and culture. It proves that teachers must constantly adapt to meet the needs of their students. Finding novel and engaging ways to teach is what multicultural education is all about for our students. How does language reflect our cultural identity, power, and privilege? One can wear various hats thanks to language. I can see how it is conceivable based on the books and my own experiences. It might be difficult to know who you are when you are forced to speak proper British or American English after growing up in an English broken culture. You speak broken English around your family, but British or American English around your schoolmates. I think it's connected to the schools a person goes. Returning to the No Kind of Sense chapter, Delpit noticed a sudden shift in her daughter's speech when she went from a largely white school to a predominantly black school. Using our readings and discussions, what would and could you do to assist these culturally and linguistically diverse students to be successfully socially and academically? I would advise kids from cultural and linguistically diverse backgrounds to study and try new things to improve themselves while keeping true to who they are based on our readings and discussions. We became we become distracted by an African American student who appears to be speaking perfect English with a white accent. Speaking white is what? That expression, speaking white, has always baffled me. Nothing about language is colored. It might be colored, but it doesn't force someone to speak in a certain way. Learning happens on one's age, and matures, learns new things, and puts them to use in joyful ways. Society has tried to isolate culture as belonging to a particular demographic. Sonia Nieto states that many white Americans believe that this statement is only held by people who look different from them. All people have a culture. There is culture, and there isn't just one description for it. Culture may be found at school, the workplace, homes, and churches. So the image and theme that I kind of found through the book is Herbert Cole is the starting point for this book's third section. Educators are urged by him to learn their language. When you notice a problem, adjust your work and turn your practice upside down for the benefit of your students, advises Cole. If you notice that your students are struggling, adjust your work. The way teachers portray themselves should be examined, changed, and then reconstructed so that students can understand them. You must pay attention to your students as teachers. After reading the book, this is another aspect of multicultural teaching I've discovered. I've learned that language is much more important than I have ever imagined. My eyes have been open to the fact that students do experience identity challenges because of language. For instance, an African American student who wants to succeed might speak perfect English. After reading the book, I believe that more study needs to be done on language and its long term effects on kids.